Hello, friends out there in Facebook land. This is Sister Cindy coming to you with HelpMeets for Heroes, episode 41, the Sister Cindy Show. The title of today's segment is Hit That Reset Button. Now, this is sometimes very necessary for HelpMeets. If you hear noise in the background, I have 3 grandkids here, and they are doing finger painting. And they've agreed to not get paint all over the kitchen and not fight or call me while I'm doing this live segment of HelpMeets for Heroes. Let me tell you what happened. I was gone for 2 weeks from home. Separated from my husband, went on a girls and kids beach trip. Then met my husband and Casey for wedding for a day, and then went to Vegas for about 5 days for a convention. And then I got back home after picking up the 3 grandkids. So got back home Saturday, and Sunday we went to church, had a picnic on the lake, on the river, the Wabash River. You might want to check out the pictures. And then that afternoon, when the kids got up, I did something that I have often done on Sunday afternoons for years. I don't cook. Please don't come in here with the paint hands. Go on back, Penny. Stay in the kitchen. Grandmother will show it to you later. I pop popcorn, homemade popcorn. Put it in the pot, on the stove with oil. Pop it up on the stove, melt the butter, pour it on, lots of salt and butter. And on Sunday nights, that was all we had for supper was Coke and popcorn. We don't do Cokes too much at our house anymore, but that's what I gave my kids for Sunday night. We usually had a nice dinner after church, and then I was done. Well, I popped the popcorn for the kids and me, and Sister Pat had some, but my husband was up studying in his study, and I totally forgot to call him. And he didn't know we were having popcorn, which he loves. And about 8 o'clock that night, he said, I'm getting a little hungry. What about the popcorn? And I said, I made popcorn at about 3:30. And it dawned on me, I had totally forgotten my husband. I had totally forgotten to tell him or offer him any popcorn. And of course, he didn't grouch or complain. He didn't go down and have the leftovers because he really doesn't like cold popcorn. But I apologized profusely, and later I just felt really bad about it. And I realized what I had forgotten to do was hit the reset button. Cindy, you're home. You have a husband. He is your priority. He should have gotten some of the homemade popcorn that he loves. And I have just been thinking about this week, that it is so important to hit the reset button in life, but especially in the marriage relationship. I also was talking to one of my daughters. Her husband goes out of state during the week and works. And then he comes back and they just have the weekend together. And it's a little bit difficult adjusting when husband has been gone all week and then he's suddenly back 24/7 for the weekend. And I said, well, that's the way it used to be with me and your dad, but it was easier because he was usually gone for weeks at a time, sometimes even a couple of months at a time. And he gave me a lot of free rein to make decisions. Of course, I would run things by him, but basically I was running the household when he was gone. And suddenly he's back, and I need to hit that reset button because he needs to be in charge again He needs to be my focus, and we need to include and do things according to what he would like to do and according to his schedule. He is the man of the house, but it's hard to adjust. It can be hard to hit that reset button. I was also thinking how sometimes, because of certain circumstances or events or what's going on in our lives or our husband's lives, we need to hit the reset button. Don't hold him to something he said he wanted a year ago. He may want it. No, men don't usually change their mind as quickly as we women do. So the poor men are having to hit the reset button all the time. But sometimes men do change their minds. Sometimes they're not feeling well. Sometimes circumstances have changed. Sometimes they see that what they wanted a year ago was not the wisest thing. And so we need to always be open, ladies, to hitting that reset button. And if you're like me, you probably need to hit the reset button a lot. Plans change, needs change, but our husband is always there. Our hero is always there, and he's always needing us. So one good way to hit that reset button is remember to have that prayer and Bible reading time. If you have to get up 30 minutes earlier or stay up 30 minutes later, make your prayer and Bible reading a time important, and say, God, help me hit that reset button. Ladies, nice to be back with you. I haven't done HelpMeets for Heroes in a while, but I'm hitting that reset button and getting back on. God's been giving me some messages and teaching me some things. So I'm excited to be doing HelpMeets for Heroes through the summer. I will be doing the live on Facebook and then uploading to YouTube. Invite your friends and remember to ask your hero, dear, what can I do for you today? Or do I need to hit the reset button? God bless.